The cost of wasted time. A story of transformation. Time is the most valuable asset we have. If we don't use it wisely, it slips away, leaving us with nothing but regret. Many people think that taking it easy for a while won't hurt, but when laziness becomes a habit, it creates the biggest roadblock to success. This is the story of Jake, a young man who lost many opportunities because he wasted time. But when he realized his mistake, he turned his life around completely. His journey teaches us why we should never stay idle and how consistent effort leads to success. Jake's habit of procrastination. Jake lived in a small town in Texas. He was smart, and his teachers believed he had the potential to do something big. His parents had high hopes for him, but Jake had one major weakness. He loved to procrastinate. Whenever he had homework or a chore, he would put it off, saying, "I'll do it later. There's plenty of time." His friends played sports, learned new skills, and worked part-time jobs, but Jake spent most of his time watching TV, scrolling through his phone, or hanging out aimlessly. His mom often told him, "Jake, don't waste time. It's the one thing you can never get back." But he didn't take her words seriously. As time passed, his laziness became a habit. While his friends were learning, growing, and preparing for their futures, Jake was stuck in the same place. A wake-up call. One summer, a successful entrepreneur named Mr. Williams visited the town. He gave a talk at the local community center about the importance of hard work and time management. "The biggest enemy of success is laziness," he said. "If you waste time, you will regret it one day, but by then, it will be too late." Jake listened, but didn't take action. A couple of years later, a big company came to town, offering job interviews to young people. Jake's friends, Ryan and Chris, had spent their time wisely. They had learned skills, worked internships, and built strong resumes. Both of them got hired. Jake also applied, but when the interviewer asked, "What have you done to prepare for this job?" he had no real answer. He hadn't gained any experience, learned any skills, or even built a strong work ethic. As expected, he didn't get the job. Watching his friends succeed while he was left behind hit him hard. For the first time, he realized his biggest mistake. He had wasted too much time doing nothing. Jake's transformation. Determined to change, Jake made a plan. He started waking up early, setting goals, and focusing on self-improvement. He learned from his father, who ran a small business, and helped him out. He picked up carpentry skills from his uncle and took online courses in business and technology. Instead of wasting time on social media, he used it to network and learn. He started reading books on success and discipline. Over time, his habits changed. He felt more energized, motivated, and confident. A year later, when a new startup opened in town, Jake applied. This time, he had something to show: his work with his dad's business, his new skills, and his commitment to growth. Not only did he get the job, but he also impressed his boss so much that he was quickly promoted. The lesson. One day, he met Mr. Williams again at a town event. Jake told him how his words had changed his life. The businessman smiled and said, "See, the person who never stays idle always moves forward in life." Jake nodded and said, "You were right. I'll never waste time again." From that day on, Jake started mentoring other young people in town, sharing his story and teaching them the value of time. Because in the end, the biggest downfall isn't failure, it's doing nothing at all.